This video was shot up in northeastern Ohio. It's a night and hail deer show. If you look at these, see that stuff I got circled right there? That's hanging up down Louie's shop down in Trader's World. Anyway, these guys needed some help set up a deer shop in northeast Ohio, so I went and helped them. Not Night and Hail sponsors them. They go around the country showing their big deer. This is way before people started collecting deer, showing deer, and breeding deer. These guys have been doing it for a long time. This is Scott Miller. He lives in Rising Sun, Indiana. His buddy is Richard English. He lives up in with Covington, Ohio, I guess it is, somewhere around that area. And they do these shows all across the country. And Scott needed some help today, so he asked me if I wanted to come with him. So I went up there for 4 days. This is just, I helped him set up the cages, tear down the cages, take care of the deer, whatever he needs to do. It's kind of fun. He has some beautiful deer. He buys and sells big deer. Don't breed them, just buys them and sells them, all bucks. You wouldn't believe what some of these deer cost. Of course, the bigger they are, the more they're worth. So, anyways, this is just some film for that show. I just, like I said, I'm just going through my old stuff and collecting what I can, saving what I can before it gets deteriorates or destroyed or loses it. So, thought you might enjoy seeing it. Most people don't get to be around big deer like this in the wild or tame or anything. There's a beautiful deer there. I like to shoot that one. Another trophy. It said the most dangerous deer is a tame deer. I mean, they'll really hurt if you get in that cage with them, especially during a rut. They will tear you up. But they love to eat donuts and Oreos.
Well, it's not that smelling the estrus. Even if you don't.
Now we're back at Scott's house down in Rising Sun. This is where he keeps the deer. We just got through unloading them, so just wanted to show you where he's got going on his house here. Normally I keep 20 to 30 bucks all the time. Scott's no longer with us. He passed away a couple years ago, a long time ago, really, like 20 years ago. He wasn't very old either. I think he had a heart attack or something. Richard's still around. He still's got deer. I don't know what he does with them now, though. He was selling the urine and stuff, but I haven't talked to him for 4 or 5 years. I assume he's still with us. They're just fun to look at, fun to watch, fun to pet. They're just amazing animals. This is old time 8mm footage, converted to DVD, then converted to a thumb drive. So every time I do that, the quality deteriorates just a little bit, but still pretty good quality.
300-pound deer. Take it easy today because it's so hot out.
Now we're going to go up to Wisconsin. This is northern Wisconsin, Marietta County, 1991.
Gun hunt trip. This is our cabin we're staying at here. November 12th. 11:08 a.m. Not quite 12 o'clock. There's a river behind us here. I don't know what river it is. The Shingo River, I guess.
This guy had an ad in one of them trade magazines, guaranteed hunt, no kill, no pay. So I said, what the heck, we'll give it a shot. We drove up there. It's like a 3 or 4 day hunt. He put us up these little cabins here. It
Little porch on the back
was
here.
like
This is looking out over the
250 bucks for
river.
3 days,
It's the river right
maybe
here.
even cheaper than that, I don't know.
It's frozen solid.
But it was cold. It was November, first November, I guess, right during the rut.
There's a river coming out
So,
right there.
inside the cabin.
All right.
They said they provided us with food and food and clothing, not food and clothing, but food and bedding.
Ricky.
So we got up. He went to the grocery store and bought us like 4 bags of groceries, like spaghetti and hamburger and ham and stuff like that. And we shared the cabin with 2 other guys from Pennsylvania. So we had to cook our own food, and it wasn't a first class operation, I'll tell you that. But what do you expect for 200 bucks? Anyway, we had a good time. Not many deer, no bucks. Saw a few does, shot a few does. There's the guys from Pennsylvania there. That's the only we're the only 2 guys and only 4 guys in camp at the time.
Right here, right now.
And Rick shot his deer the first day or second day, I think. Little doe.
Show everybody your deer, Rick.
He's a proud man.
But it was still fun to do.
As big as they come down there in Wisconsin, like Pennsylvania deer. They're real small. This is the size of a German Shepherd. Nice tenderloins.
And that's a trophy here.
The deer was facing me just like this.
That's what it's all about, right, Rick?
Yep.
That's what we're all after.
That's right. She put her head down like that.
Sure there ain't buttons on that thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Got a woo-woo on it.
You gonna get a mallet? You gonna get it stuffed with one of your nephews or something?
I don't think them guys got a deer.
We passed up spike bucks already.
Yep.
Pope and Young spike
We passed
bucks.
all the good ones up.
Well, get it down so we can take it down and get it checked in, Rick. You saw the tree down or what? We don't need him.
Right here. Let the thing fall with one thud. That tree. Head on.
I mean, look, one hand.
He would throw it over his shoulder, but we might shoot at it.
Goody.
Hold it! I think Anna's fight. Pope and Young fight.
It fell off. The rack fell off. Oh, you're going to get it all muddy.
There it is. Look at the antlers on that thing.
I've never seen antlers so straight.
There they are.
And this is the first time I've ever been able to take a deer and pick it up and put it in the back of the pickup truck. Usually I have to get the back of it, you know.
Bill's going back to the hunting area. They're going to.
This is the next day. I'm getting ready to go hunting, I guess. I forget most of this stuff. But this is our outfitter or guide, whatever you want to call him. He owns, I don't know if he owns this property. It's a public property, what it is. Anyway, he's got a bunch of deer stands set around out there. And he puts out a big pile of apples for you so you can bring the deer in. That's him right there. I don't even know his name. He's probably a pretty nice guy, though. This is
Bill.
way, 91. How many years ago is that? 29, 30 years ago. They didn't have all that modern stuff that they got today. So when you see these fancy tree stands, he puts us in homemade jobs. I guess some that wasn't available, I guess. Anyway,
You see this tree stand right there.
they're pretty crappy.
I'm going to go over here and bait.
But always wanted to hunt Wisconsin.
right there. And Bill's tree stand will be right here. This tree stand will go up these steps here. And get in right there. It'll be right over here. And this is the area he's got through here.
Pretty remote area up there. Wasn't no roads or ATV tracks or anything back through there. It was all wooded country, man.
There's the apples just put out. More of the area. There's the stand. And right here I'm in the baiting area. Right here.
All right. I just got my stand. I just climbed up there. Didn't even have my bow up there. I set my camera up to try to film something, and this doe comes in. Like I didn't my bow still lay on the ground there. So I had to set the camera up, grab my bow, pull the bow up. All meanwhile this doe's sitting there watching me. She knows I'm there. I can tell she knows I'm there. She just watches me. I guess she must have been hungry, but she was right for the apples. So this is my one and only live action camera bow kill of a deer. It wasn't pretty, but I got it all. So there's the deer. I got my bow in my hand now. I got the camera going on. I had to, I had a little tripod. I think I wired it to the wooden frame on the stand or velcroed it up there so I forget. But anyway, I know the video's not the best, but like I said, I was by myself. First time I ever done this. So we'll see what happens here. I think it's pretty cool just to even try to do this. I know a lot of guys have done better than this, but this is my first time. I was pretty new to deer hunting this time, so I didn't know what to do exactly. So anyway, she wouldn't leave. She was hungry. She kept staying around, asked me to kill her, so I had to do it. Here she comes. Now, before anybody criticizes me or says anything, I can tell you right now, it was a dumb shot. It was a bad shot. It was angle coming right to me instead of going away. So I acknowledge that, and I admit to it, and it wasn't the right shot, but I did it anyway. So anyway, watch what happens. I'm gonna slow the video down on my computer so you can see what really goes on, like they do on TV. So you're just gonna have to be patient because it's gonna take a while for that air to get over there. But it's still pretty cool. Well, did you see it? If not, go back and do it again. It's a real quick action, but as you can see, I missed the deer, but she was hungry, and here she comes again, so hang on.